In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace your high pressure fuel pump on your Hyundai Accent 1.6 liter. It's located under the hood on the engine. All right, so now what you're going to do is disconnect your fuel pump relay, which is right here. It says it on the back cover. And it's this one right here. So we're just going to pull that out. And place it there. Okay, now at this point we're going to crank the engine over until we clear the fuel out of the lines. So take this off just by pulling. So this is the back side of the engine close to the battery. You gotta push that tab and then pull that off. And set that off to the side. There's two bolts that hold this down, but first we're gonna disconnect these lines. All right, so to disconnect this line, you're just gonna slide something in like a trim tool and gently push it into the line. And it should come off. Like that. All right, so just in case there is some pressure in there still, which there shouldn't be, I'm going to use my 19mm wrench and I'm going to put a rag over it as I loosen it. Okay, that's free. I'm going to stick my rag down in there for any fuel that may run out. Now I'm going to take a 10mm socket and my ratchet, and I'm going to take out these two bolts. I'm using a long socket. There's one here and one here. I'm going to loosen them both up first and then take them out. There is a spring on the bottom of this pat. As you can see. So I'm seeing this raise up a little bit as I take these bolts out. Set those off to the side. And now I'm just gonna pull that up and out. All right, so I'm just gonna clean this surface up. I put a little rag in there so nothing goes inside the head. And we're just gonna clean this up. All right, so you're gonna need a zip tie to transfer over this cover on the connector. We're going to cut this old one off, remove the cover, and transfer it over to our new one. It should just peel off like that, and then you can move it over here. Now you can put your new zip tie on. Like so, and then just cut the excess off. Now we can take off these plastic covers. We're gonna put some oil on our O-ring. I have some in this cap right here. I'm gonna use my finger. And now we're gonna bring this over to the vehicle and oil more things on the vehicle itself. All right, so I'm gonna take this out. We're done cleaning. And I'm gonna look inside there. Okay, so now you wanna pull this piece out. And you're gonna wanna oil the bottom of this. You're gonna make sure you turn the crank until that lobe is flat, if yours is not flat already, before you install the high pressure fuel pump. Otherwise you'll damage your head. All right, so I've put some oil on the bottom of this. I'm gonna install this. Noticing that that piece goes all the way down past the height of that cylinder. All right, so now we're gonna place this in. All right, so we're gonna, now that we have it in position, there is gonna be a little bit of a space, it seems. That's the lowest point. We're gonna put our bolts in, and we're gonna tighten them hand tight first. So at this point, as we tighten it down, it's gonna go half a turn, and then you go on the other side, and you go half a turn, half a turn, half a turn. Don't go more than a half a turn. Feel like you're already bottomed out on one side, just finish up on the other. All right, so once you feel like you're evenly tightened down, hand tight, you're gonna get your torque wrench and torque it to 10 foot-pounds. You might have a little ways to go, so just keep going back and forth. Check it one more time. Perfect. All right, so now we're going to attach our fuel line. We're going to torque this to 22 foot-pounds. I'm using a crow's foot. They also have a special tool for this if needed. Now we can push on our other fuel line. Make sure you hear that click and it's locked in. And then you can put your connector on. Make sure you hear the click. Now we can put our engine cover back on. All right, then you're gonna put your relay back where it goes, according to the back cover, which is right here.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.